Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am in Paradise Island and this looks like a super fun map. I see so much potential here in renovating a lot of different homes, but one in particular that I wanted to start on in this island is doing a houseboat. So I think I'm gonna start with this one right here. And nobody lives in it, so we don't have to evict anybody to get started. So we're just going to go ahead and do the build mode and take a look at it. So it looks pretty basic from the outside, nothing too fancy. It looks like it's just kind of sitting on almost like a concrete foundation floating in water. Actually, it doesn't even resemble a boat at all, but when you look at the top of it here, you can see that there is the commands to be able to drive this thing. So that'll be interesting on how I will incorporate that into the design. But let's go ahead and take it down to the next level and see what the inside looks like. So basically all one open room. We have a kitchen in here, little desk area, single bedroom, looks like a living room area, a little eating area. And this must be like one of those all-in-one bathroom things, which I think I'll most likely take that out and make it be a little bit more realistic. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with the layout. The wallpapering has to go. I may update the windows and probably just reformat the layout of it all together. Getting some ideas in my head as I'm looking around. Coming back up to the top, I actually think it might even be cool to like add, maybe bring the stairways into the house. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll keep it out here, but we could actually maybe even add on to this and maybe make a little open area here so if they do need to drive it away, but maybe put like living quarters or something up top here too. So I'm going to play around with this and see what I can do and redesign and figure out really the layout to it. So last time I did this, I kind of did it in steps because I was working as an apartment. But this time, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reconstruct the whole thing and then show you guys the finishing project, like what it all ends up being in the long run. So I'll go ahead and I'll get started and then I'll show you guys the finish. Okay, so here we have the completed renovation of the boathouse, and I'm kind of considering this more of like a bachelor pad in a way. I kind of designed it more thinking a guy would live here, and I love how it turned out. And as you can see from the start to the finish, we have totally changed the whole look of the outside of this. And I did decide to build an upper deck or an upper living quarters on top of the deck, and I changed out the windows. Obviously it has a roof on it now that it has the upper living quarters, and we'll go ahead and start on the main floor. And I just went ahead and took all the walls down so it might be a little bit easier to see. But as you can see here, I changed the floor plan completely. I gutted the whole entire original boathouse and I converted it to be basically a one bedroom, one bath house. So before, as you remember, like somewhere over here, I think is where it was, they had like that combined bathroom where it was all in like one stall. So I actually built a complete bathroom, shower, tub, sink, toilet. It's all in here. get a closer look. And so lots of room. Definitely an upgrade from what was on here. And I gave it these really cool, I don't know, I guess I call them kind of like a nautical windows. Let me pull the wall up one level here. So it kind of gives it that boat theme. And then coming out and going into the kitchen was totally renovated, upgraded, and made a lot bigger. So now they have all the upgraded appliances. I love this fridge. This was the first time that I found the fridge in all the different things that we have in our Sims 3 game, and I love how this is like all open and stuff. I did give some open cabinetry because since it's such a small house, places to put the dishes. And then for seating, it had like a little 2-person table in the old version. I just went ahead and put like a breakfast bar with some stools, so there would still be some counter space to sit. And then over here, I went ahead and put in like a hide-a-bed, daybed sofa. So if this gentleman who's going to be living here had some buddies or some guests over, this would pull out and it would convert into another bed. So I thought that was a way to expand the small space to make more living. And the ladder used to be outside, so it used to like go up the wall here, but I brought it inside because the living quarters upstairs, I didn't want him to have to go outside to go upstairs to the main bedroom, which is here. So again, this is all new. So here's his sleeping area, and then I gave him a little seating area over here where he can sit and relax and also watch some TV. So a little TV right there, another chair just to kick back. And I just added a plant. I didn't do like a whole lot of decorating because I kind of just kept it more simple on the walls and stuff. Since it is kind of like a bachelor pad, you know, boathouse for a guy, he probably doesn't have a whole lot on the walls. And then as you come outside, the patio area here, which was the original deck, I expanded it and made it bigger so it overhangs off of here. Gave it some light, so at nighttime there's some lanterns. I thought that was kind of a cool effect with like these wooden poles here. And some chairs, a little barbecue, and I left his steering thing so if he does need to take his boat and drive around the lake or the ocean, he surely has that opportunity. The other thing that I changed is down here, it used to look like it was like floating on a concrete block. So I added wood trimming around here to make it look a little bit more realistic, like it was actually floating on wood. And I'll put the roof back on. So that is the completed renovation of my bachelor pad boathouse. I love how it turned out. These are so much fun to do, and I have been looking around in the Paradise Island here, and there's so many different houses, boathouses, regular houses that I can't wait to start on. But this is a finished project. Comment down below and tell me what you think, and I will work on some more stuff. If you have any ideas, be sure to share them with me on anything you want me to try to reconstruct. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, I'll talk to you later.